What we do here is go back.
Hey guys, welcome back to Talk It Up with Cindy and Jerry. Hope you guys are doing good.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there?
So today's gonna be an interesting podcast because
first
they're all interesting when I have to talk about
that's
when I take pop shots at Jerry.
Yeah, but no, this is what I want to point out. I got dressed first. Excuse me.
But we get dressed in different rooms.
We do, but we're wearing green.
It's a different color green.
It's still. And someone refused to change their shirt.
No, I wasn't changing.
But I guess, again, that kind of comes back to, I guess we're in sync somehow after 30-something years, which is scary in some ways.
I think he has a hole.
A peephole.
He peeps and watches what I wear.
When you change, it's when you're changing.
Yeah, you see? He has
you
a
should
problem.
be excited. 30 years. I'm not, peepholing somewhere else. I mean, first, I don't do that. That's creepy, but
that's stupid.
It just sounded wrong. Forget that. Get into your podcast topic here.
So today's topic is going to be going to the doctor.
Shots.
I don't know why you're celebrating it.
No,
you're
it's
a big
true.
chicken.
Yeah, I'm a big chicken.
I have a sister who's a nurse.
Yes.
She constantly makes fun of him.
She had said something on social media, and I kind of chimed in, and I said, yeah, if that was me, I have to be, Well, so this is how it happened. So, I had a higher cholesterol, and they gave me two options. Hey, start lowering it
because
on
he
your
don't
own.
Listen to wifey. Wifey keeps saying, work out, watch what you eat.
Working out doesn't lower
Follow
your
me.
cholesterol.
Yes, it does. Working out and eating healthy will lower your cholesterol.
The volume meter went high on you.
Right here, look. You see?
All right. But so anyway, and it's hard. I am really struggling to the workout routine.
Oh my gosh, I think he wants to kill me. Like when I'm putting him through the workout.
Yeah. So I have her actually putting me through it, and it's painful. It's rough.
So my workouts.
Yeah.
That's not hard, right?
Yeah. I feel like she's giving me. She's been doing this. Now,
and I'm actually taking it slow on him.
No, I feel like you've been doing this for almost 2 years now, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like instead of gradually working me in, you're giving me your advanced class.
No, I'm showing you what I started doing in the beginning.
Anyway, so
lightweight.
Two options. Shut up. Two options is take the medication, some cholesterol medication, or really just change some eating habits. Of course,
we have changed the eating habits.
We changed the eating habits.
Listen, it is hard being a Latina and not making rice and beans.
I mean, we
pernil. Arroz con gandules.
Well,
I don't make them that much anymore.
First, that's not just because of me. We just do it overall.
We do it overall,
okay.
But
all right, you gotta.
But it's
you gotta
hard
lay it out there. I'm just saying, you gotta lay it out
when
there.
You're trying to change your eating habits.
Right. So anyway, right. Stop jumping in because this is not really a video. You taking pop shots. I'm just gonna own it. I'm gonna own it.
You better own it because I'm gonna throw you. I'm gonna throw you on the.
Yeah, when you own it, it comes out better. Yeah, I don't know how to say that.
Go ahead, tell yourself that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I was where was I? I was thinking
telling the story of my sister.
No, I was probably in the 240s.
Yes.
And within 6 months, I dropped over 20 points in the cholesterol.
Yes, he did. I am very.
All
I'm
the
very
levels are going down, which is good.
That.
So I had to go and get blood work done. And
here we go, people. This is the fun part.
I do not like needles. I think I've said this before, and they didn't give me a morning appointment. So I had to do this.
First of all, they had to reschedule the blood work because the first day they weren't going to get to you on time. Remember, they had to cancel because they were going to have you waiting forever. Yeah. And the longer he waits to get blood work, the more worked up he gets.
Listen, if you have some nerves, anxiety, or something, the longer it's like kids on roller coasters. That long line is terror for them because you're just there and you hear it whipping back and forth.
Listen, I'm nice about it. I only make fun of him at home. When we're at the doctor's office, I always tell him. I actually explain it to the doctor. The doctor actually looks at me. No,
he's a new one. He's a new one. But the nurses.
He was like, "Wow, you actually considerate about his fear for needles."
No, it's not fear. It's my
fear for needles.
My well-being. My
no,
it's my
fear
aura.
for needles.
My.
So I tell the doctor, listen, just take him first because the longer he sits, he starts to pace and he gets anxious because he doesn't like needles. He doesn't like giving blood. He doesn't like getting shots. He doesn't like needles, period. The doctor was like, wow, okay, that was so nice of her.
Shit.
and took him into the other room and did his blood work and everything. But it actually gets worse than this.
First of all, let's correct this. They were supposed to take me first. They messed up. That's what happened. I had told them, make sure you take me first. I did, right?
It's not the first time that he has been accommodated. Another
I get
time,
accommodated all the time.
No. Another time, him and our son went to get blood work
We've
done
talked
together.
about this, I believe.
You know, he sacrificed him because the doctor goes, so who's gonna go
No,
first?
this
And
first
he goes, take him.
No, I didn't say it like that.
Yes, you did.
First of all, it's not a doctor's office.
Yes, it was.
Quest is not a doctor's office.
Okay.
It's like a, not even a mill. I don't know what you call it. You're just lining up and people just
He
jabbing.
still sacrificed just so
I
you're
said,
like,
take him first. Yeah, you know?
Okay, I didn't change the words.
All right, but you make
He's
it seem like
take him first. The doctor was like, okay.
yeah, okay.
And then our son, because he knows he's skinny, he goes, it's okay, Daddy. It doesn't hurt.
That's when Jeremy was really, really young.
I remember. He's like, look, Daddy, I didn't even cry.
Yeah. Cancel this podcast right now. It's over. You're not even letting me talk. You're just really popping the shots here. You're going left and right with swings.
I told you.
I feel like,
We're gonna
Rocky,
talk
and they got like, put your guard up.
I warned you. I said, if we're going to talk about needles, boy, you're going to get it.
No, because I felt this is not just, there are people out there.
No, there are people out there that have
Absolutely.
fear of needles, have
Absolutely.
fear of going to the doctors.
Absolutely.
Which is bad because when you have those fears of going to the doctor, getting yourself checked out, you find things late sometimes.
No, that's why I go to the doctor every year.
Oh, yeah.
I have no...
I hound him about it.
No.
Yes, I do.
No, I go to the doctor. I schedule my appointments. You don't schedule my appointments. I schedule my doctor. I do. I schedule my doctor's appointments.
Okay.
Yes.
I've rescheduled appointments.
Okay,
for
if
you.
it doesn't work out. Anyway, so I went.
I go with him to the appointments because I know he gets anxious. And I mean, all doctors, it's not even for blood work. He just doesn't like going to the doctor's office. He goes, every time I go, I feel like I'm going to get bad news. So I just don't want to go.
Well, I mean, like, we had that conversation one time when you had, like, your thyroid surgery, and the guy was like, you want to talk in the room over here? I'm like, what? Oh, man. Worst case going on here? What's going on?
That should be a podcast.
That we did
How
talk
many
about
times has Cindy scared me to thinking that she's going to die?
Yeah, that's wrong to say that. I mean,
It's true.
she has some close calls, but it's wrong.
Twice?
I think twice.
Two close calls.
And one of them, I pushed you.
Yes.
I said, look, let's just go to the doctor. Let's go to the ER. All right? But this is
should
not
talk
about you.
those ones.
This is not about you.
We should talk about those.
This is about
though.
me.
Oh,
This
this
is about
gonna be so
me
good.
conquering my fears every
It's
time
about
I
Jerry
go.
being a chicken.
But Jerry being a chicken would be the chicken running down the street and you can't catch him.
Okay. That was maybe 20, 30 years ago.
First of all,
Now you can-
that maybe happened once. Okay?
You can get caught now because our son runs faster than you.
Okay? And that was like some scenario where they were like, Jerry Gonzalez, and I was like, Jerry, and I was like pacing back and forth, and I think I talked about this. I'm like, yeah, give me a minute. And it was like the workup. But anyway, I go.
He does go.
I get in the car and I drive over there. And
he goes to his doctor's appointments. He is on top of that.
Yeah.
He doesn't slack on it.
Yeah.
He just has fear of it.
I just have fear. There
You
are
know?
people that
Like he's
have...
one of those, make all my appointments in the morning.
First of all, I make some of my own appointments. Stop saying that. What is wrong with you when you do that? You make it seem like you do all these things for me and stuff like that. Not everything. Just look. Focus on the podcast topic here. All right. Stop with the whole I do this for you and all this other stuff. And he's running down the street like a chicken with no head.
Ask anybody in the family. Ask anybody in the neighborhood. Cindy does a lot for him.
Stop. Just stop. Okay. I'm gonna do a pause on the cam and we're gonna have a separate discussion over there. Leave the cam running and people are gonna hear me talking to you. Why do you do this to me? Why do you embarrass me? It's not right.
Actually, that's one of our topics. Do I embarrass you?
It is a topic, yeah. So, but that's
Which
not
I
today.
constantly do.
Yeah.
But he loves it though, because he loves the attention.
Yeah, okay. Not all the time. I do it to you. I'm not gonna lie. I just call you out sometimes in the middle of the mall and
I
stuff.
don't care.
Yeah, I know you don't.
I got thick skin. I'm from the Bronx. Nothing scares me. Nothing bothers me.
Okay, so anyway, look, I have a fear of needles, and they know the
not
routine.
just needles. You have a fear of needles and doctor's visits.
But I go. I take. There are people that go, hey, I'm not going to go to the doctor, and of course, they get the worst news and say, hey, you're in stage 2 or you're having this issue with your blood sugar. Now I got to put you on medication. And I go, and he gave me that option, and I said I'm going to change it more to to better eating habits, and it's
Which
worked.
we've done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And next 5 months from now,
Actually, the summertime is where we slack on our eating
Yeah,
habits.
but actually, I still did pretty good. So that was just blood work. Then I got my full physical, which is early December.
yes.
And we'll see where.
And he did tell him, you need to drop some weight. So you have a few more months before you go back for your yearly
I'm
physical.
working on these things,
And
I'm
he's going to
working
be
on
like,
this. He's gonna be like, "Wow, you're doing really good. Just like your blood, your cholesterol." That's what he's gonna say. All right?
right.
Stop with the negativity.
I'm not being negative.
No, because you
I'm
were
being
like,
positive.
you were no, you were
I'm
like,
being-
no,
I'm
you
being-
were like, you were. Your blood work is good, but you haven't really lost a pound or two. That's what you were about to say. I saw you. You stabbed me.
Sorry. It's all out of love.
No, it's not. See, I don't even want to put my hand like this. I'm just like, this is a barrier. This is like that movie in Transformers.
Invisible wall?
No, I'm not talking for 3 seconds. 3 seconds.
You stupid. Okay. Back to the topic. So I don't have a problem. I go to all my doctor's visits. I'm actually
You've gotten like stabbed like multiple times.
I don't care.
They
I
don't
guess-
find your veins or whatever. I would lose my mind.
well, yeah. I don't because I do blood work because of my condition.
Yes.
I have
A thyroid.
a thyroid condition. It's
Yeah,
a genetic
yeah.
condition. A lot of people in my family have it. I've been dealing with it for now. Wow.
Oof.
Over 16 years.
I was gonna say because I was
16
thinking about
years.
how long
We
we
didn't
lived.
have Aiden
How long
yet.
we lived here.
No, I
We
didn't have it. We
you
didn't have
Aiden
Aiden yet when I had
Yeah.
my thyroid surgery, and I put everyone through scare. So I do go to the doctor because my mom was one person that got sick, and she didn't like going to the doctors or anything. So when they found her cancer, it was late. So I'm always on top of myself to make sure I get everything checked. I get my blood work, and I always make fun of him. I'm like, dude, I get poked at least every 3 months. And he's like, but that's you. I'm like, man up. And he gets mad at me. He
Yeah.
goes, stop it. Don't do that to me. It's that people have fear. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
people have fears. There are people fears of buses and cars,
I
the
know, I know.
subways, and there's
Look,
some people that
I busted
there are some people
chops.
that don't like planes. They never go on a plane.
I know. I do. I bust his chops, but
Yeah, you like to take the pop shots. It's
I
not-
do.
Yeah,
But I also am understanding about it.
I mean,
because
I
he
ju-
knows I have fear of heights.
Yeah.
So
but I joke. It doesn't really bother. I mean, she does it. Sometimes I think you're just exaggerating, especially when we're
twist
doing
the
this.
knife a little harder?
Yeah, especially when we're on the podcast. I mean, I accepted this. Yes, because I said the new rules. I have to accept the topics now.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them were just really, hey, let's talk about Jerry again. Let's talk about Jerry.
But this wasn't talking about Jerry.
No,
This was
I
talking
just
about fear
I
needles.
said because I rephrased it. You wanted to say, hey, you're fear of needles, and I said
No, I
it's
know
the
there are people that have
fear of needles, fear of everything else.
So like,
me going down in points,
Oh my
not
gosh.
having any blood sugar or anything or pre-diabetic,
Yes,
right?
yes,
I mean,
yes.
come on. That's all right. There you go. Say that's really good, Jerry.
Okay, that's really good, Jerry.
And
Yeah.
when I drop a couple of pounds, you're gonna say, "Wow."
I'm still waiting on that.
Yeah. Okay. Back to topics. When you were talking about how we're changing gears a little bit.
He's
but,
changing gears.
when you said we didn't have Aiden the other day, I came upstairs and I said, "Everybody sleeping downstairs?" I said, "No, Jeremy's still awake." I went into Aiden's room. And,
I yelled at him. I
yeah,
really
she
yelled
did,
at him.
She did. This is it. This is the end. This is the end phases.
I got nasty.
Well, no, excuse me. It's not the end. It's different
next
phases,
stage.
chapters.
Yeah, I yelled at him. I was like, he comes upstairs. He goes, yeah, and I went.
No. First of all, I don't
You
come
came
upstairs.
upstairs. Yes, you
Okay?
did. That's
What
why
is
he comes
that?
upstairs. That's exactly what you came upstairs. He came in the room.
Stop.
Really?
Stop. What is that? I don't.
He came in the room and he's like,
No,
yeah,
then
this-
you're going again. Why are you doing that? I'm not doing that.
So he comes. To
I'm
the
gonna
room.
say it. Stop. Just stop.
He's,
Stupid.
he said, I went to say goodnight to the boys.
No,
I was
you
like-
asked me.
I was like, what were you doing downstairs?
You asked me. No, you asked me.
Asked, not asked.
I'm from New York, so I don't care.
Asked.
Okay, so I still have that accent. I said, you asked me.
Asked you.
Stop. Did you check on the boys? Is it
Yes.
sleeping? It was late.
Yeah.
It was and it was a
It was
weekend.
like 11 o'clock at night or 10
And
o'clock.
I
It was
said-
10 o'clock.
Yes. Jeremy's in his room doing his thing. I checked on Aiden. And
And then he said the wrong thing. He goes, I tucked him in. I'm
I
like,
didn't tuck him in. I just
no,
checked the blanket.
that's what you said.
All right, well,
he came in
tuck-
the room. He goes, I tucked him in. I looked at him. I was like, what? And he goes, I tucked him in. I was like, don't do that. And he was like, what? I said, he's 14. He's maturing. Stop babying him. Stop babying my boys. I want him to be mature. And he's like, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was doing something wrong. I'm like, he's 14. Don't tuck him in. But he just goes to bed. You just open the door. Good night. And that's it.
Yeah. I did. I checked the blanket. You know, the tuck in.
No.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
All right. And I haven't done it again.
Don't do that.
I haven't done it
I want
again.
my boys to be manly
right.
boys. They're mama's boys, but they're manly boys.
All right.
Okay?
I agree. I agree. You know what it is? You get used to it and you forget that, hey, they're in that next stage of their life and stuff like that. And you've got to, you know, like, hey, where's my hug? Or like, you know, like,
yeah, no.
they're looking at you like, yeah, that's not happening.
They don't do that.
But
they
now,
hug me.
Yeah, now we get the pound and we get the whole,
they
you know,
hug me.
special,
They
you know.
check on mama.
Yeah.
They're mama's boys.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Absolutely. You know.
But they're not scared of needles. I've trained my boys.
No, they're not.
You know, I've trained them.
Wait, there's no training in that.
Yes,
What
they
do you-
have. They've been trained because they've been taking growth hormones. They've been getting shots. So they're not scared of shots. They, you know.
All right. Whatever, Cindy. All right. I think we're towards the end of this.
Yeah, my leg's cramping up. I
Yeah,
gotta change
and we
positions.
can't do this anymore. Not wearing the same colors, even though we are in sync sometimes. I
It's
guess.
not exactly the same green. Look, it's different.
But it's a fall green, right? We're in autumn.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I closed the pool.
You closed the pool.
I closed the pool.
You sacrificed our son.
Yes, I did.
See there.
He went in there. He was doing that hyperventilating.
It was cold. We have
He
a
was
above ground
like,
pool.
"Mom, it's cold." I'm like, "Can you
Our
imagine?"
neighbor was like, "You can do it. Just
Oh, we
jump
did it
in
at the
there."
same time.
Yeah, he was like, "Just jump in."
Yeah, it was so funny. He was like, he went in. He's doing that breathing, and I'm like, "Dude,
Now-
I sacrificed myself. I went in
And
there."
we're gonna
when it was
stretch it.
cold."
We're gonna stretch this. You know, but last
I know
night,
we're going off topic a little.
last night, you
Yeah.
know, it was the crisp autumn air.
yes.
I was down here. I played Dungeons and Dragons. I have a friend of mine, a neighbor. He was over with his son. We had technical difficulties. The internet was really slow.
I did me.
But for a moment
I actually
upstairs.
have a photo. I'm gonna put it on our social media.
Oh yeah, you had the nice little. We have a gas fire table.
Gas fire pit table. Yeah.
And I saw you out there with your.
I went out with my book,
Cup of wine.
a glass of wine,
Glass of wine. Excuse me. Glass of wine.
and I.
So you were
put
just
on-
enjoying it out there.
I was out there for about almost
Really.
2 hours.
Yeah, you were out there. It was nice. It was
It
definitely
was
a nice
actually
night.
nice. I bought the blanket, throw a blanket off the couch,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
draped it on. I got lost in my book. I actually was gonna
Actually,
listen
those
to
are the
music.
blankets I just rewashed, right?
No, I took my gifted blanket,
Oh,
my auntie blanket.
Cool.
So I
cool.
went out there and sat, listened to my Audible.
Oh, so you were sucking the bandwidth. That's why we had technical difficulties.
I wasn't sucking bandwidth.
You
Just
said-
by doing an Audible.
No, I don't know. I think
I
it was-
wasn't playing music on it. Just
No, I just think it
Audible.
was overall. I think it was a busy Saturday where everybody was just on the net.
So I enjoyed my book. I drank my glass of wine.
Yeah, I saw it.
And I actually went to bed early. I went to bed before him.
Yeah, I was a little miffed about that. I was like, it's Saturday. But that should remind me, sometimes that happens to me. I'm like, I'm still exhausted. So even though it's Saturday, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go to bed early.
So I read my book. Drank. I think the glass of wine just relaxed me.
I think it was the whole mood. It was a nice evening.
It was quiet.
It was.
It wasn't even with like the critters and everything in the backyard. It wasn't overly loud. You know how sometimes you go out there and you hear crickets and everything. It's
Yeah.
really, really
No, it
loud?
wasn't. It was a little quiet, but
It
not
was-
eerie quiet.
No, it was
They were
perfect.
low. They were low.
Yeah, it was perfect quiet.
Actually, we were out there the other day and there was a woodpecker. You said. I
No,
saw
it
the
was
video.
yesterday morning.
Yesterday,
too.
okay, yes.
I was out there yesterday reading in the morning, and then I went back out because it was so nice. I said, you know, I'm gonna go back out and read in the evening. So went out and reading in the morning, and I keep hearing,
Oh, it was disturbing you.
yeah, it was just, yeah, it was like, what the
You
heck is
try to-
it? So I'm like, I got comfortable again, and I start hearing it again. So I start looking around, and
You know what
I
it was
looked
saying?
behind us to my
It was
neighbor's
saying,
shed.
"Stop picking on Jerry."
Stupid. So I actually got video of it. Actually, it was so focused on trying to poke a hole.
Yeah, of
through
course,
his
it's a
shed
woodpecker.
That I actually got a good video. I actually
Yeah,
have to send it to
he
him.
was there for a bit. I saw the video.
Yeah, I actually shoot it away after I got my video.
Really?
I kind of threw a little pebble at it. I didn't want him to put a hole in the shed, my neighbor's shed.
Yeah, you were just like, you're disturbing my.
That too,
reading."
but I didn't want him to keep and put a hole
Yeah.
in it, so I threw a pebble.
But you're feeling the vibes of autumn.
I am feeling the vibes. Okay,
Some
look,
of the trees.
once the pool is
Some of
closed,
the some of the trees are ready. The top, you can see the colors coming. Those
I'm
dry.
paved.
Those.
Look, the house is fully decked out
Oh
in
yeah,
fall.
upstairs. My computer
front
RGB
of the
lights are in
house,
fall mode.
everything is in fall
The
mode,
house is in
so
fall mode. But we
I'm
get
there.
compliments.
Yes.
And
yes.
again, I saw somebody saying those fall colors on your house are amazing.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so
yes.
it's again, go me all the
You
way.
can take a photo tonight. If you remember, And I have the pictures of he's going up. He's going up on Wednesday. My scarecrow.
Okay. All right. So let's go. Take us out of here, Cindy. Come on.
Okay, guys. I'm tired. Like, comment, subscribe,
Share it out there.
and give us your opinion.
Give us your opinion, your comments. Just tell us what it is.
And
Tell me if you're afraid of the needles or not. It's okay.
We
We got to stick together.
Okay.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Later, everybody. Take care.